the driver of that vehicle was Nicole Linton. She was attempting to end her own life. Nicole was a nurse from Houston. The crash took place in California. This is how it happened. Nicole was drunk and fighting with her boyfriend, supposedly, while she was driving. These were the words of an unidentified woman. No one actually knows if she even knows who Nicole is or if she's just trolling.
She was not aware it was a red light because she shot straight through.
She took the lives of many other people. Nicole is facing 6 counts of murder and 5 counts of gross vehicular manslaughter. One of the cars affected in the wreck belonged to Ashley Ryan. That crash ended up killing her entire family, her unborn baby included. Investigators said Nicole was involved in 13 other wrecks before this one.
Linton was involved in 13 previous accidents in and out of the state.
It is kind of obvious that she was trying to take her own life. The sad part is, barely anything happened to her. She had shown up to court in a wheelchair. She looks really upset with her own actions, but friends and family are concerned about the victims and not Nicole's family won't comment, but really, what could they say? In the beginning of 2022, California already had almost 1,000 car crashes. One of the drivers hit
Ryan, her unborn baby, 11th-month-old son Alonzo, and her boyfriend Reynold Lester among those who died.
The crash was so intense that a lot of the people weren't even identified until way later. But one of the people that were later identified was a mother of 6. Even if Nicole wasn't drunk in this accident, Nicole's friends were shocked when they learned that she was the driver. She really impacted that whole community. Some people made memorials in the intersection.
I want to give you a look at the growing memorial here. The coroner still hasn't officially released the victim's name, but family told me that they are heartbroken she was killed in such a horrific way.
These people really didn't deserve that. Ashley Ryan was only 23 years old. She had her whole life ahead of her. Everyone assumed that Nicole was driving under the influence because who would do this on purpose? Police couldn't find any substance to be the cause of this crash at all. It's crazy that this was on purpose and not an accident in any way, yet nothing happened to her, the driver. Everything regarding her mental health is kind of this scary mystery. In court, she admitted that she definitely had a boyfriend named Reynold. That's the guy she was allegedly arguing with. Her bail was set to $2 million at first. Then, it was increased to $9 million.
She was initially being held on $2 million bail for the August 4th crash when she ran a red light at 90 miles per hour, causing a chain reaction collision. Bail was then up to $9 million.
She caused a lot of damage. Nicole was going 90 miles when she ran a red light.
Linton's attorneys requested today's postponement, saying they need time to review claims of mental health issues and Linton's alleged history of car accidents, which they say is simply not true.
She could be facing 90 years, but that's a big possibility. But is that enough? Her family did not comment on the situation. Her friends decided to stay anonymous. They just can't believe that a caregiver could do something like this. Even though she killed 6 people, she injured many others.
The woman behind the wheel of the black Mercedes with Texas plates.
Even though it's hard to come to terms with people that plead mental health, I do feel like Nicole has a lot of mental health issues because again, who would do this on purpose? Unless you know something's really wrong with you. Like, why would you want to purposely rush into traffic? This was obviously a really bad case and it didn't need to happen, especially not to other people when they weren't expecting it. It's become clear that Nicole has had mental health issues since before the crash. But before the crash, no one knew about her mental health issues, so she was really good at hiding them. But how can you put yourself in such a profession knowing what you're going through? And it gets even worse. Investigation even proved that Nicole had a history of self-harming and had been previously committed involuntarily at a psychiatric facility on multiple occasions. That's scary that someone so capable has so much power, was trusted with so much power over other people. This is the woman that killed a woman and her unborn baby. In order to receive a second-degree murder conviction, prosecutors had to prove that Nicole knew that the act of driving at a high speed on city streets was dangerous to human life. But she knew. She's 37. Just wow.
George Gascon charging her with multiple counts of murder, saying that her conduct was so egregious. I did just step out of the...
Some victims were thrown from their cars. A child's car seat is seen left in the middle of the road.